Hey, what's up YouTube? I know I don't post much, but today I'm going to be swapping out this stock intake system for a eBay cold air intake system. It's going to look better, it's going to sound better. I don't know if it's going to be much faster. I'm more worried about it sounding better, but I will do a before and after with the sound, so stay tuned. Of course, when you're installing new parts, you want to compare the old part with the new part. PVC valve, but it also, and then of course the spot for oxygen sensor. I mean, not the oxygen sensor, the mass airflow sensor. And then you got this one here, which on this one I don't see anything except for a little holder that holds some hoses in. It doesn't actually go into anything, as you can see there. So, but luckily it did come with this little plug that you can put over here. It looks a little bit small, so I might need to find something else. And this kit did not come with instructions, so sometimes you just gotta be careful when you're working on these things. Another interesting thing I came across, when I removed this pipe from the car, this was like kind of right there, except that part went, this part hooked underneath here, and then there was this part on the bottom that hooked into this tank here, and I guess that's like a sediment tank or something, or water tank, so if water gets in there. But I'm interested to get that off, so I'm going to need to remove the battery. I really did not want to disconnect the battery because my radio has all this, like all the stations and the time clock and everything on it, but I guess I'm going to have to. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to see what it takes to get that tank out of there. So we take the battery out, and then there's this little plastic plate that just kind of sits here. And then to remove that tank, we got to take this 10mm bolt, which already is loose. What the heck? I can loosen that with my belt. And then this Phillips screw here, which I can't see myself getting a screwdriver in that little space, but it's also loose. Now that I've removed just about everything there is to remove, I placed the heat shield in place just to see how it looks. And there's two holes right there that it bolts onto, and it bolts onto this piece here, and then right there. And then now we'll just put the pipe on there and see where all the hoses go on the pipe. Alright, let me tell you something, boys and girls. If you pay $50 for a cold air intake, this is the kind of stuff you're going to get. A screw that cannot be used because they didn't take the molds out of the groove part. That's the way it should be. Southern Louisiana weather. Starts raining at any time. I was almost done too. The wind's blowing pretty hard too. Okay, so it's basically all done. As you can see, it looks amazing. Damn it, here comes the rain again. I wasn't expecting it to be very straightforward, considering I only paid $50 for this particular kit. I did have to fight with that screw that was messed up. I had to put a piece of rubber in here, a little rubber cap inside out in this hole, because this tube was not used for anything. I put this here because this was just kind of hanging on the other pipe, and I'm not sure what this is for. came with this piece, but I don't see anywhere where it would go. There was no instructions included with the kit, and I ran it, and it sounds pretty good. It sounds a lot better than it did before. So I'm just gonna tidy it up. I'm gonna put this battery holder back in there because it's just kind of sitting there right now, and then I'm gonna rev it up, give you a before and after sound. Okay, so the car definitely sounds better when you're driving, if you're driving aggressively. If you're just cruising along, you don't really notice it. But then I'm gonna hit this straightaway here, and then slow down to about 40 and floor it. Definitely hear when the throttle is applied and when it's not. It's awesome. I love it. Okay, now we'll just come to a complete stop, and then we'll do a well, let me turn around first, and then we'll do a 0 to 60 run. Okay, so I'm not going to get too crazy with it right off the line because it's wet, but anyway, here it goes. I'm going to put it in low, that might help. It sounds great. So basically, my overall opinion on the kit is is it worth the money? Definitely. But do you get what you paid for? Yes, you do. You might have some hardware that you're not sure what to do with it. You might have some hardware that's messed up. But for the price, I mean, if you want it for the sound, it definitely sounds a lot better. I was thinking about putting an exhaust on this car, but now I don't want to. I'm satisfied with just this. But just, you know, if you're going for power, don't get a cold air intake for power. Get a turbo kit if you want more power, because a cold air intake really doesn't do anything for power. I don't care what everybody says. It's only going to increase it maybe like 5 horsepower. Even if you pay $300 for a K&N kit, all you're doing is giving it a little more room to breathe, and that's not going to translate to a whole lot more power that you can even notice. So this is the ultimate cold air intake kit to buy, because it's only $50, and if you're just looking for a quick, you know, maybe get a little bit better gas mileage and get a little more sound, get this kit. And I'm gonna put the link in the description. It was on sale when I got it, like quite a bit. I think it's like $70 normally, but yeah, so I give this kit like maybe a 3 out of 5, mostly because it didn't come with instructions and some of the hardware was just useless. And on that note, I guess I will be taking off. I'll see you guys in another video.